Sorenson up in smoke.
Caution will fly.
You mentioned Casey Kane getting into the wall. He and Jeff Gordon may have made contact.
They did. They made a little contact, but I'm not so sure that he hit the wall, that Kane got in the wall. He got mighty close.
Reed Sorenson did. And toward the back of the pack, Reed Sorenson in his first race for Richard Petty Motorsports. Comes up short.
4 wide getting into one. Oh, we got a crash. Hard crash.
Hard impact. Bobby Labonte. Reed Sorenson, Michael Walter.
Joey Logano got a little piece of that too. A lot of cars involved. Ruderman even down in the grass there.
Heavy damage on Joey, and that was a very, very hard hit for Bobby Labonte.
I wonder how many times we could holler 4 wide getting into one that this wasn't going to happen. Yeah. Man.
Reed Sorenson's Dodge damaged.
Yeah.
You can see right here. That's what got Sorenson in trouble.
Oh, that's, yeah, Sorenson just a victim here.
And even all that sand and gravel can't slow a car down.
He slowed it down. That's the key thing.
That's right.
Still didn't keep it from hitting the wall, but definitely knocked a lot of speed off here. This could have been a really bad crash for Dale Jr. had it not been for this area. This is what NASCAR and Watkins Glen have done to make it safer in this area.
Just got taken out by the 88.
And Dale Jr. just hustled that car back up into 24th position after being on pit road. And, wow, there's no brakes. And, DJ, I mean, there's not much more you can do, I mean, with regard to coming in there at that speed.
It's just, yeah, you try to make a terribly bad situation as good as you possibly can. As you can see, Reed Sorenson here, he's rolling. He's trying to drive around this gravel pit, get himself back on the racetrack. He's going to be able to do that now as he goes through the mud.
See Junior trying to run over there and tell him maybe didn't mean to, guy, just ran out of brakes. Oh, we got in trouble here. Tony Stewart's around with Reed Sorenson. A 3-wide battle that went bad.
Damage on the right side of the 14 car. That will bring out caution for the second time.
It looks like Stewart has a lot of damage. He can keep going.
The problem is he's getting lapped right there.
No, they just got a big tire mark down the right side.
That was my fault, guys.
Here we go, Tony down on the inside. You could just see that he got loose trying to get there. He was trying to let his car roll really fast and maybe clear both of those cars out of turn 4, but he got sideways and into Reed Sorenson. Even the best make mistakes sometimes.
Yeah, and Stewart's in the position where he can be a little more aggressive tonight, but that might just be going a little too hard.
That was taking it over the edge there.
Sideways down across the racetrack.
I know Marcus Ambrose is involved in that.
Elliott Sadler, Reed Sorenson.
Allmendinger is there, the 31 of Jeff Burton, who was having such a good run. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Man, a lot of cars torn up here.
There's the 9 car, Casey Kane again involved. There's the 83 car, damage on the front of another chase contender.
You can see there are at least 4 wide here, but it looks like
first contact looked to me like it was Elliott Sadler into the back of Junior.
Yes, I was going to say that's what triggered everything, but they were only asking for trouble at 4 wide. We've talked about how wide a racetrack this is, but
it wasn't wide enough for that. I mean, it's just, you know, these guys are trying to get everything they can and trying to bump draft on this straightaway, too.
Yeah, they're just trying to push there, and probably just a little bit too much of a push.
Wow, do you see Reed Sorenson's car came off the ground?
47 car back and forth, bucking like a Bronco on left tires and right side tires.
A really bad wreck for Richard Petty Motorsports. Every one of his cars.
Right there, all 4 of them involved. Yeah. 3 of them piled up in a pile there for a while.
Caution on the back straightaway. Thank you, Vince. The 43 car, Reed Sorenson involved. There's the damage on his Dodge. Caution flag for the 5th time today.
Looks like the right front tire's down and the right side's pounded pretty good. Oh, yeah, right front tire went down. Oh, that's a hard lick, too.
Yeah, that's a hard hit. I think he might come down and get some of the inside wall right here also.
He hit where the safer barrier was at the barrier stops coming off the corner, and it just pancaked the right side of his Dodge.
Take it to the garage. Take it to the garage.
Now they got some broke suspension parts they're going to have to replace.
That's a terrible feeling as a driver. That right front tire lets go, whether you're going down into the corner or coming out of the corner where you're obviously pretty much wide open in the throttle. Nothing you can do. Hang on.
Not sure of exactly how this happened. You see Montoya there. Well, actually, it's not even part of it. It's just
That's
a stack up there with the
car.
96. Yeah, but
Menard, Sorenson, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there on pit road, and Elliott Sadler got the worst damage.
yeah, I just looked up and saw this 19 car on fire, and then saw this 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Sort of fitting the way Elliott Sadler may have ended his year. He could not buy a break here in 2009.
They've closed the pit road now because of this, because they've got a car stall. Man, there's a teammate.
43 with a ton of damage also.
Man.
So they weren't even drafting together.
No, they weren't.
Oh, my. It's almost the same thing we saw with Danica Patrick.
Wrong place, wrong time for Pastrana.
Yeah, definitely. He tried to go down to avoid it because the 43 car initially went to the outside. He hits the wall a ton right there. It doesn't maybe look like a lot to the viewers at home, but that's a really hard hit. That happens so fast. This is one of those places when a wreck happens in front, you oh man, it's close. You have to stand on the brakes.